Hey guys, Joshua Zamora here. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you please post in the chat box if you can hear me? And for some reason, I think I scheduled this up for 5 o'clock. Yeah, man. My mistake. If you guys have been here since 5, I completely apologize. The schedule inside of Webinar Jam says 5, and the email I was sending out said 5:30. So hopefully you guys haven't been in here for too long. All right, but there should be a chat box to the right hand side of you guys. Awesome, Vicky can hear me. Please post in the chat box if you can hear me. Tell me you're alive. Tell me you're here. And hopefully you guys haven't been waiting since 5. I apologize for that. I'm seeing now that inside of Webinar Jam, I put it to be at 5 p.m. But in my mind, it was 5:30 for some reason. Even on my schedule, I have it as 5:30. So sorry about that. If you guys have been here since 5 o'clock, awesome. Cliff is there. Albertus is there. Dale, I'm totally screwed. Man, have you been really sitting here since? Oh man, I'm really sorry, guys. I completely thought it was at 5:30. My mistake. I think even in the email I said at 5:30, and I got sorry guys. So and it makes sense if you guys registered for Webinar Jam, it's all the emails that you would have gotten for Webinar Jam would be for 5 o'clock. My mistake, guys. Sorry about that. Let's jump right in. No need to wait any longer. Before I jump in, guys, I kind of want to get a feeling for where you guys are in your business. And let me share my screen really quickly. And hopefully that doesn't get too distracting. All right. Let me see if I can pop this out. All right. Let me try to figure something out really quickly. I'm going to stop sharing there. See if I can pop this out. I'm trying to pop out the chat box so I can see the chat box. All right, doesn't seem like I can pop out the messages. All right, so. All right, it's all good. We can go with it like this. Awesome, guys. So before we jump into this, give me an overall picture. Where are you guys at right now? Dave, like Dale, Stanley, give me an idea. Where are you in your business? Are you brand new? Have you put some videos online? Give me a general idea of where you are in your business right now, and then we'll jump into the content that I'm going to cover for this first session. We're going to be going over some keyword research stuff, some product research stuff, some competition analysis, so you guys can get used to doing that, and also just overall, because guys, remember, when it comes to video marketing, it all comes down to the keywords that you're targeting. If you target the wrong keywords, then you're pretty much setting yourself up for failure, because that's the lifeline and the foundation of your business. Dale said, I know he'll forgive me because I know my stuff is good, so really appreciate that. Dale is just starting his business. All right. David is out there in London. Awesome. Tim is saying do week 4 first. Yeah, so people like Dale can be confused. What's the timing for future ones? For next time, I promise you I will be 100% congruent on the timing. All right. It's most likely going to be anywhere from 3 to 5 p.m. All right. Let's see. All right. So the new ones are coming on at the top. All right. Dave is saying, I have some experience with videos, but not making any money yet. All right. Kieran is saying 5 videos online using Video Valet, but not getting any traffic yet. All right. Tim is saying he can rank videos on page 1. Awesome. Awesome. Great to hear that, Tim. Jamie is a newbie. Albertus is brand new. David is brand new as well. All right, awesome. So it seems that we have more of a newer user base here. Some people who have put videos online but haven't really gotten results yet. Vicky is saying, just starting my marketing business again. I had a business for about 10 years and then moved and have been doing something else for about 3 years, and I'm now getting back into it. Awesome. Dave online for a while and made a ton of videos, but the techie side of getting them out there has been the challenge. All right, perfect. PC is saying, creating explainer videos for our medial product. Awesome. Hopefully I said that correctly. Devin is saying, I would consider myself new as no clients, but have done more than 200 videos. Wow, that is amazing. 200 videos. That's insane. Nam is saying you made some money on JV Zoo. All right, perfect. Great to hear. JV Zoo is a great network to find a ton of products that you can promote. Awesome. So I got a good idea of where you guys are. It seems like a lot of you have put up videos, or you're brand new and you haven't really gotten the results that you're looking for, and that gives me some good feedback, because I want to be able to make sure that I'm tailoring this to you guys so you get the most out of this, guys. And that's the biggest thing that I want to see out of this, is that you guys are actually gonna get the most out of this, so I can be here to help you guys. And also, you guys are again supposed to get a Slack group for this, so that we can stay in constant contact. I'm just getting the hang of Slack. I just installed it on my Mac a few days ago, so I'm going to be creating the group for Slack, so we can stay in contact in there as well. And Slack is pretty much like Skype, but a little bit different. It has like little rooms that you have to create. All right. So now that I have an idea of where you guys are at, I'm going to go ahead and let me go ahead and see if I can log into the other computer so I want to be able to see your guys' questions while at the same time covering content, just in case you guys ask questions at the same time. So give me a second and let me see if I can add another presenter onto here. All right. One second, guys. I want to be able to see your questions while I'm covering content. I should have done this before, but let me see. All right, perfect. Alrighty, so I just added. I'm going to be logging in from my second computer right now, so I can see your questions while I'm covering the content, so that it can be very interactive. All right, now perfect. Give me 30 more seconds, and I'll be on here with my other account as well. And this is a good thing for you guys. You can see that you don't have to actually be a tech genius to be able to make money online, because I'm here trying to figure this out as we go. Alrighty. Perfect. So that is up now. And join. All right, perfect. Now I can. Oh, wait. Let me turn off the mic. Testing, testing. Why is there? Testing, testing, testing. There you go. Testing, testing. There we go. All right, perfect. So now I can see your guys' questions and be able to present at the same time. Perfect. So let's go ahead and jump into this, guys. I'm going to go ahead and first share my screen. Perfect. All right. And let me zoom into here. All right. And an idea that came to me earlier today as well was to get someone to transcribe these trainings for you guys. And I think that's going to be very valuable as well, because some of these trainings may go 90 minutes to 2 hours. So I think having a transcription of all of it in a PDF format will be very valuable for you guys. So keep that. I'm going to go ahead and throw that into for you guys as well. I'm going to find someone to transcribe these trainings and go ahead and give it to you guys as well. So can someone post a question in the chat box really fast so I can see that the chat box on my second computer is working? If someone can do that, please, before I jump into this. All right, let me check if you posted a chat in here. Why isn't this test? Needs to test. All right, perfect. All right, awesome. So now they're coming in. Perfect. So I see the chat box now. Awesome. So let's go ahead and jump in. All right. So the first thing that I want to cover is pretty much the keyword research side of things, guys, because when it comes to video marketing, like I said, the keywords that you target are going to be the lifeblood of your business. And I'm going to go ahead and put, I know many of you might be wanting to get this mind map to follow along. I'll send this out to you guys as well so you can follow along. If you guys want it now, I can send it now. So let me post it in the chat box. Just make sure that you don't move ahead, or you don't skip anything, or you follow along with me so you can grasp everything. All right. So the first thing is keyword research, guys. And one thing that I always get asked a lot is what keywords convert the best. All right. And that's it. It's like I said, it's the foundation of your campaigns. So I want to cover this in the free training that we went on before starting this session. I covered just a couple of keywords that I like to target, but in this training, I'm going to cover all of them. Right, I'm going to share with you all the keywords that have worked really, really well for me, and then once I go through all of this, I'll take some keyword suggestions from you guys, or if you have any niches that you want me to look for keywords for you guys, then I'll go ahead and go through that. All right. So the first thing is the keywords that work the best for me are review keywords. All right. Review keywords are one of my favorite kind of keywords. And for some of you guys, you've seen this, me talking about the review keywords, especially in the free training. But the review keywords are what work best for me. All right. Especially when it comes to getting that buyer traffic. All right. These are the kind of keywords that I absolutely love. And there's if there's no other kind of keywords out there that I can target, I would target review keywords because they convert very, very well. And that's one very important thing for you guys to remember, is that you want to be targeting buyer keywords. All right. Because buyer keywords is what's going to get you paid. All right. Because you can go out there and target, other kind of keywords that are just information kind of keywords. But once you get to the nitty gritty things and target buyer keywords, that's what's going to get you paid. And review keywords are those kind of buyer keywords because people have a commercial intent behind them. All right. They're looking to buy something. So when they're looking for a review, that's exactly what all you need to do is just justify why they should buy the product, and you're good to go. All right. The next kind of and also along with this, when I'm targeting keywords inside of the internet marketing space, you also want to make sure you target bonus because a lot of people are targeting bonuses, looking for good bonuses that they can. And some people are saying they can't read the screen. So let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. All right. Hopefully you can now see the screen. All right. Does that work better? If I zoom in. All right, perfect. There, I've zoomed in. I'll go ahead and zoom in one more time. Does that look better there for you guys? All right, that's as far as I can zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in. All right, there. I just zoomed in the my browser as well. Perfect. So that looks better because I'm looking at my second computer and it looks pretty good. All right, perfect. So a couple of you guys are saying that it looks a little bit better. All right, perfect. So Mario's saying it looks better. Perfect. So review keywords and bonuses. All right, people are looking for bonuses when it comes to the internet marketing space. And one thing, here's a good tip for you guys. One big thing that I get a lot when it comes to this is a lot of people tell me, hey, Josh, I know bonus keywords work really well, but I don't have any bonuses. I know a lot of you on here are brand new. All right, so one person is saying it's still blurred. Other people are saying that it's better. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But it seems I'm seeing it on my other computer, and it's looking pretty good on my computer, even zoomed in the way we are now. So let's go back to that. When it comes to putting together a bonus, you don't have to go out there and put out a very elaborate bonus, right? One of the best bonuses that I have ever put together is for offering bonuses within the internet marketing niche is pretty much telling people that they're going to get a case study of how I got the video that they're watching to the first page of Google. So that's exactly what I say in the video. Once I'm done creating my review video and its ranking, I put in the video I say. So for those of you who purchased through the link that's right below this video, you're going to get a case study of how I got the video that you're watching right now to the first page of Google. I'm going to give you a full breakdown of exactly what I did to get this video ranking. All right. I've used that bonus alone many, many times, and it works amazingly well because people like to, they like the proof is in the pudding. If they see that your video is ranking on the first page of Google, it's very tough for them to deny that they're actually going to get a case study that works because they're seeing your video ranking. All right, so that's a great way to put together a bonus right out of thin air if you don't have one. And if you don't want to actually go through that, but you still want to be able to offer that, I'll let you use my case study bonus for that as well. So you can say it in your video, and if you don't want to put together the actual case study, let me know, and I'll let you guys use the case study that I put together. All right, but these three have made me a lot of money. And if you focus on this alone, it'll make you a lot of money as well. And you can also review products outside of the internet marketing niche. There's so many products out there that you can review. And I'm going to actually talk about where and how to find products as well that you can put together videos for. All right. The next kind of keywords that I really like to target is how-to keywords. All right. How-to keywords have made me a ton of money. And one thing that I like about how-to keywords, all right, someone is saying, all right, I already did Control Plus as well to zoom in some more, but I'll do it again, see if that is even better for you guys. All right, I'm zooming in as far as I can there. So how-to keywords are very, very powerful for building a list. I love using how-to keywords to get that person to trade their email address for the information that they're looking for. And people are willing to do that quite a bit. And you'd be surprised how many people you can get on a list, and especially in all kinds of niches. I mean, I've built lists with how-to keywords in the day trading niche, in the Forex niche, in the chess niche, in the weight loss niche, in all kinds of niches. And one of the easiest ways that I ever built my list with in the health niche was to just Google PDFs in that niche, and you guys can do this very easily, and I'll show you real quick. If you just go to Google and you type any kind of niche, you can put how to lose weight, and then you can put in PDF after it, and this is going to pull up all the PDFs within this keyword, all right, that you can use to pretty much build your list. Now, of course, sometimes you may not want to use it exactly. You can get someone to rewrite it for you and put your affiliate links in it, put all your kind of things in it. and brand it and make it your own. All right, look at this one: 52 ways to lose weight all year long. That sounds like an amazing one. Let me click through on it. And I used to do this all the time. Now I pay my writer to write me a report, but I used to do this all the time, finding reports in these different niches, going out there, rewriting them and using them to build my list. All right, and this works extremely well if you're in a niche that you don't know much about. And look at this. I love this. This is very simple, quick tips to lose weight. So never leave home hungry, bring your own food, put down the fork, use chopsticks, use a ton of awesome little tips that people can use to lose weight. And something like this can easily go viral, all right, because there's quick, simple little tips that you can use, all right? So that's one way that I use how-to keywords, or I used to use how-to keywords with these reusable PDFs that I would have someone rewrite. You can use that, and you can do this for any niche as well. So how-to keywords are very, very powerful for building that list. And that's just a quick way to find PDFs. And if you don't want to use that PDF exactly, you can take one or two PDFs, put them together, and create something 100% unique. All right. All right, perfect. So some of you are still saying it's blurry. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's the screen that you're on, but I'm looking at it from my other screen, and it looks very, very big and very, very clear. So if you got on a little late, there might be a little bit of a lag. So once you catch up to where we're at, it might look a little bit better. All right. So how-to keywords work very, very well for building your list. And the thing as well is that you don't actually have to cover. So if someone's looking for how to lose weight, as an example, all right, and of course I wouldn't target that term. That's just me using an example. If someone is looking for how to lose weight, in my video, I'll say something like, hey guys, if you're looking to lose weight, I've put together a very powerful PDF that's going to share with you 52 quick, simple tips that you can use on a daily basis to lose some weight. There's a link right below this video that's going to take you to the free download of that PDF. Go ahead and click on that, and you can download it 100% for free. All right, that's all I would say in my video, right? You don't need to get into some long, drawn-out video about it. As long as you're giving the people the opportunity to get the solution to whatever they're looking for, that's all you really need to do. And they're gonna get, they're gonna trade your email address for that information. All right, I do the very same thing for 4Dummies. All right, and this when it comes to 4Dummies keywords, it's pretty much just like how-to keywords, but the Dummies company has done a very good job at branding themselves to the point that they're starting to steal a lot of the traffic from how-to keywords. So if I come here and I go to yoga, if I do a search for something like yoga for dummies, all right, this kind of keyword here is going to start getting a ton of traffic instead of how to do yoga, all right? Because the Dummies company has done such a good job at branding themselves that they're starting to steal a lot of that traffic. And look at this video here. This seems like it's a very good niche, because this video here is not even that well optimized. And we'll talk about how to analyze your competition a little after, but it's fairly old video and it's not that well optimized. And I'll cover what other things to look for when you're looking at these videos, but this looks like a very good niche here. And I mean, the Dummies company has done such a good job at branding themselves that they're starting to steal some of the how-to traffic. And let me see here at the bottom what else is showing up. So yoga for beginners, yogas for dummy PDF, DVD, yoga weight loss dummies. This one seems like another one. Another good keyword, yoga for dummies video, another good keyword. All right, so just here within the last 10 seconds, I found some good keywords that we can target. Yoga for dummies DVD, yoga for dummies video, yoga weight loss dummies, all right? And this seems like another one here, power yoga dummies. So don't forget to oversee this as well. Google does a lot of your keyword research for you by here showing you related terms at the bottom of each page. All right, and I'm kind of jumping around a little bit right now, but I want to share with you a lot of information on this call. All right, So dummies, very powerful as well. You can use it to build your list as well with bundle it up with how-to keywords, right? Product name keywords, this works very, very well for me as well. And what I mean by product name keywords is keywords that are very, very specific. So a very specific model number or a very specific brand. Like an example would be the blue Yeti microphone. That's a very, very, very specific brand, all right? People who are work on the internet or work with microphones, there's a good chance that they know about the blue Yeti microphone. So it's got a lot of popularity, it's got a lot of search volume. So something very specific like that is very good. Another perfect example is Logitech. Logitech releases a ton of different products. So if I come to Google and I do Logitech C290, all right, this is a very specific camera. It's not only a very specific brand, but a very specific model number. All right, and then you can tag on review to the end of it. All right, and then boom, you know that's a good keyword because it's extremely specific. All right, now this seems like it's quite a bit competitive here with these two videos ranking on the first page. But again, we're going to jump more into what to look for in our competition later on. All right, but again, and Logitech C290, and if you scroll down here, there's a few other very specific terms here at the bottom that are potential for other products as well. All right, so as specific as you can get, the better, because usually the competition is going to be lower and your conversions are going to be higher because people are looking specifically for the product that you're reviewing. All right. Awesome. So Dave and Rick are both saying that it looks really clear for them. So awesome. That's great to hear. All right. So the next kind of keyword, and guys, remember, I'm trying to make this so that for you guys, when it comes to searching for keywords, it starts to become fun. Because for me, it took a long time to get over the fact that keyword research is very boring. All right. Unfortunately, it's a very boring part of the process, but it's the most profitable part of the process, because once you find those good keywords, then you can pretty much print your own paychecks, and you're going to start getting excited for finding good keywords because you're going to know that there's money behind these keywords. And when you match keyword research with making money, that's when it becomes fun, because you pretty much start searching for gold pretty much when you're doing this keyword research, right? So the next kind of keyword that I like to target are celebrity terms, all right? Celebrity terms are absolutely amazing when it comes to getting that good traffic, because here's a perfect example, all right? Ashton Kutcher a few years ago became the face of the Nikon 1 camera, all right? And what people, they wouldn't remember specifically that Ashton Kutcher, that the camera that Ashton Kutcher was promoting is the Nikon 1, but they're going to remember that that Ashton Kutcher was on that commercial with that camera, right? So what they're going to do when they go to Google is type in something like Ashton Kutcher camera review. All right, this is what they're going to type in. All right, so we're using a celebrity, all right, to capture some of this some of this traffic. All right, and this is a perfect example of that. So whenever you see a celebrity endorsing a product, all right, make sure that you write that down, and then you go and you do your keyword research after, right? Because there's so much traffic behind these kind of keywords of celebrities endorsing products. It's ridiculous. Another perfect example would be workout plans. Like in the celebrity, what people are always following their, how they look, their weight. So if there's a celebrity that's on the heavier side of things and they lose a lot of weight all of a sudden, that people just eat that up and they want to know what they did, how they did it, what they ate, what exercises they did, and you can capitalize on that as well. So a perfect example would be something like Katy Perry workout routine or something, routine and diet. And you see that Google pretty much finishes those those keywords for me. And that's another thing to look out for. And look, here's all the other options that you have: Katy Perry exercise routine, Katy Perry workout and diet. All right, and you can see here someone else looking for Jessica Alba, Katy Perry workout video. All right, so these kind of keywords here have so much traffic. All right. So that's pretty much what I mean by celebrity terms, right? Leveraging the fact that people follow what these celebrities do, eat, buy, use, and us as marketers have to have our thinking caps on and be able to use that in our businesses, all right? And the other kind of keywords that I like to target are: does product name work? Does product name really work? And does product name actually work? All right. Now this works very well in the health space as well. Anytime a new product comes out, there's always those people that want to know if it works or not. And all they're pretty much looking for is a review on the product. So it's not like they're looking to see if that product actually works. They just want to review. All they want to do is just see a review, see that some people are getting results with it, and boom, they're going to buy one themselves. All right. And I came across these keywords when I was targeting the review keywords because my videos kept getting flagged. They kept getting taken down. So I had to find a way of still targeting these keywords without competing with so many affiliates. So these are longer tail keywords. They're not as they don't get as much search volume, but you can still get a good amount of traffic if you put them together. And they're longer tail, so that means that the conversions are going to be higher because they're longer tail. The competition is lower, and usually the conversions are going to be higher because because the term is really, really targeted, right? And I can't keep stressing that more, that the more targeted you get, the better your conversions are going to be. All right. So these are the main keywords that I always stick to: review, how to, for dummies, specific product names, celebrity terms, and does the product work? And these here as well. All right. Now, some things that I I almost forgot the versus keywords as well. All right, versus keywords. Let me go ahead and move that up here. Oh, no, man. There we go. Versus keywords are also very powerful because people love to compare products. And let me show you this, all right? And what I mean by versus is people comparing two different products. So it'll be something like let's do Nikon D3200 versus... look at that. Just me typing in versus. Look at all the different other products that people are comparing this product to, all right? They're comparing it to the Nikon D5200. They're comparing it to the Nikon T5. They're comparing it to the D3300, and they're comparing it to the Canon T5i. All right, look at that. And it's incredible how much traffic there is in this, all right? And there's people that this is all they do. All they do is focus on these kind of keywords, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Canon here, all right? And I mean, it's incredible how many different variations of these keywords you can target, how many products you can compare and go out there and really make some good money with it. And look here at the bottom, there's even more options for you to cover. All right. And this is just the camera niche. I mean, there's so many other niches that you can do this for: different services, different products, different, all kinds of stuff. All right. So that's what I mean by versus. And I love these kind of keywords. And the good thing that you can do with this as well, you could even take it another level deep. Right. So if you versus, you can type in a third one versus, and let's see, the 3300 as an example. All right. And there's people that are searching, and there's people that are out there looking for keywords like this, all right, where they're comparing 2, 3, even 4 different products, all right. Another perfect example of this would be Apple TV versus Roku, and then you can do and look at that, all right. People here comparing 3 different products, all right, and in some niches you'll find that people are comparing even up to 4 different products. All right, and the longer tail the longer these keywords go, the less competition that you're going to see. But there's still people searching for these products. All right, So that's another great niche there that you can just completely never get out of. All right, because you can sit here and just compare products over and over and over and over again. All right. And Dave is asking, what tools do you use to determine how much competition there is and the likelihood of getting good traffic to that keyword? I'm going to be getting into that, Dave. So right now we're just covering the keywords, and then I'm going to show you guys what I look for in my competition. All right. And then how I determine whether it's a good keyword or not. All right. Now, another thing. So those are the main keywords that I like to stick within. All right. Because they're proven to convert. And typically they have lower competition. And that's one thing that I want to get across to you guys as well, is that start small. I mean, I still do small. All right. I don't like going out there and targeting those monster keywords that everyone is trying to target. I like to stick to the keywords that I know I have a good chance of ranking for. Because if I go out there and I target something like, how to lose weight, I know that it's going to be very, very hard to get to the first page of Google for that. So I rather target something that is less competitive, less search volume, but I know that I can get to the first page of Google fairly quickly. All right. Excuse me. Now, what I look for when I'm looking for these keywords is the search for. This is another question I get a lot: is what search volume do I look for? I look for a minimum of 500 searches per month. All right, and this isn't set in stone. If I find a keyword that gets 300 searches a month, and I find 2 or 3 other ones that add up to over 500, then I'll target that as well. All right, and typically I'm going to be targeting about 10 to 15 keywords per video, anyways. So I know that I can still go a little lower on this because of that reason, because I'm targeting 10 to 15 keywords, and all those keywords added up together is in the thousands in it of itself. So I don't necessarily need to be too concrete on this 500 number. All right. So are there any questions on that so far? All right. Mario is asking, what keyword will you use for a video for a local? I'm assuming you said plumber. All right. And Mario is also asking for a local language school. All right. So when it comes to a plumber, we actually just did a case study for a client for plumbing. And we did all kinds of stuff. Like we targeted keywords for leaks. All right. People that are looking for leakage experts and things like that. But when it comes to a plumber and getting very specific, you can do something like you do plumber, and then you go very specific in whatever city you're looking to rank for. So let's do plumber in Miami. Now, one thing about local is that you want to get as local as you can, right? Because I'm typing into Google right now, plumber in Miami. And that right there, although it seems like it's targeted, it's not as targeted as it can be. All right, because within Miami, there's a ton of different little areas. All right, and if I click on here, you guys may be able to see this. All right, because remember, when you're going local, you want to get as specific as possible. So just typing in plumber in Miami, it's unless someone actually lives in the city of Miami, then that makes sense. But typically, there's less competitive keywords when you target the little sub-cities within Miami. All right, and for some reason, this is taking way too much time to load. All right, but all right, I'll just go back and see if that finishes loading. But when it comes to plumber in Miami, all right, I'll see if you guys can see it in the small map. All right, but plumber in Miami, I would go in and target the smaller cities within Miami. So within Miami, we have a ton of different little cities like Kendall, Coral Gables, Opelika, Hialeah, all these different little cities within Miami that I can target instead of Miami as a whole. So I can really drill down to get very specific. And then you can also go to the point of targeting by zip codes. All right. So in Miami, I'm sure everywhere in the U.S. or even if you're in another country, I don't know if other countries use zip codes, but I'm pretty sure most of them do. But you can get in there and target by zip code. And for some reason, both of these aren't showing up. Right. I'm not sure if Google just had a server fart or something, but it was taking forever for these to load. All right, this one's not loading, so I'm just going to go ahead and close that. But if you can kind of see here that we have up here Hialeah, we have here Coral Gables. So those are two kind of little cities within Miami. All right, we also have Miami Beach, things like that. All right, so I can also come in here and go plumber in 331, and look at that. Look at all these zip codes that people are searching for. All right, you can type in that in plumber in 33137. This is a very specific zip code. All right, and look at that. There's not, it doesn't seem like there's that much competition in this one. Although, all right, here's I was looking for this, the 7-pack. So here's the 7-pack that shows up on the first page. All right. So you can see that this is going to have a lot less competition than plumber in Miami. All right. Because I'm more specific. This is very specific, 33137 or 33187. All right. That's where I used to live. All right, you can get very specific in where, and you can see that the map moved. All right, this is more West Miami, and this other one is more in the city of Miami, 33137. You can see that this I'm more on the beach side of things. All right, so that's how you can get more targeted in wherever local area you're looking for, and zip codes are very powerful. And you guys saw that before I even finished typing, Google suggested all the other different zip codes that I can target. All right. Now I want to pull up the Google keyword tool just to show you guys what I look for. All right, because remember, the good thing about the Google keyword tool is that it does a lot of the work for you. All right, and this is I still to this day use the Google keyword tool a lot to find a lot of the keywords that I target because it's free. I mean, it's coming directly from Google, and they also suggest a lot of different other keywords that you can target. All right, and let me see. Mario's asking, those 500 to 1,000 are in a good search or YouTube search. That's here, what I'm about to share with you now. All right, it's for in Google, because my main concern when going after a new campaign is to rank my videos in Google. All right, that's where I'm going to get the majority of my traffic. If I get traffic from YouTube, that's just an extra for me. All right, I'm not specifically shooting to rank in YouTube because the majority of my traffic is going to come from Google. All right. Now, for some reason, this is taking quite a long time to load as well. I'm not sure if it's my internet connection or if it's just Google going really, really slow. All right. And if you guys have any keywords that you'd like me to look for, post it into the chat box. And hopefully, if I can get this to load, we can actually do what we want to do. Let me refresh that. All right, and now it doesn't even, okay, there we go. All right, so I'm going to search for new keywords here. Let me close this out. All right, I can't close that out. All right, so let's see what we can start with. Let me pull up one of my notepads, and this is another thing for you guys to keep in mind. I always have a notepad whenever I'm walking around or doing different things. I have a notepad of a ton of different products that catch my attention that I know may have some good search volume. All right, here it is. There was one product, and I think I forgot to write that one down. It was for joint pain relief. So let's see if there's any products inside joint pain relief. I know I saw a commercial. I think I saw the commercial for it yesterday. Joint pain relief. Let's put how to I guess alleviate joint pain. And this is how I start all of my new campaigns, guys. I just come in here and I allow Google to do the research for me. I just type in a few different niches, all right, that could be potential, and then I go out there and I use Google to do the rest of the work for me. So how to alleviate joint pain, how to stop joint pain, right? And I know there's search volume for this because there's a commercial that keeps running over and over and over again for this. All right, so let's see. Now, once I'm in here, I always go to keyword ideas, and this is where I get the majority of the information. All right, so joint pain relief. This is definitely going to be a little way too competitive, but I just put that in there so that Google can give me back more information. So how to stop joint pain, 110 searches. I'm not going to dismiss this just yet, but I'm going to go ahead and look for other keywords as well. And what I'm kind of trying to look for here is a very specific product name, right? And I could have sworn I wrote it down, but maybe I put it in a different notepad because I can't seem to find the name of the product that was being advertised on TV. But I know I'll find a different one if anything. All right, here seems like a good one. Natural remedy for joint pain. It only has 170 searches per month, but it seems like I can add several of these together and still. And look, here's another one: natural remedies for joint pain. Right, perfect. So this is a good one here because I have natural remedies for joint pain and meets my criteria of just about 590. So that means that I would also target this one because it's the singular version of that. So remedy instead of remedies, and it only gets 170. But if I group it together with this one, then the numbers start getting a lot bigger. All right. So let me go ahead and well, before I actually start analyzing this keyword, I want to go ahead and show you guys. I want to show you guys what I look for in the competition. All right, you guys already know that in here I'm pretty much looking for keywords that have a minimum of 500, or some that I can group with other ones. So see, this one says natural remedies for joint pain. This one says home remedies for joint pain, and this one only gets 390. But I wouldn't dismiss it because I have this one that has 590. And even if this one wasn't here, this one gets 390, and this one down here gets 170. So even that together, I know can give me some decent amount of traffic. And that's just two keywords. Remember, I'm targeting about 10 to 15 keywords at a time. So this seems like it's a fairly decent niche and keyword, but I'm still going to try and go deeper, all right? Because this can be like one campaign where I'm targeting some very kind of general terms. So what I want to do after this is go deep into this niche and see what products are the most popular that these people are looking for to relieve their joint pain, and then see if those products are getting a lot of reviews around them. All right, and that's how I get deeper into a niche. Is I start kind of general. I let Google tell me what people are searching for. Then I'm going to come in here and try to see what the actual natural remedies are. Get deeper into that niche and try to find the products that people are searching for, and then put reviews around those products and get even more targeted. All right. So hopefully that's making sense. Leanne is asking, so this is purely for anything just because you have heard it somewhere. Yeah. So and I'll talk about where I get my ideas for products after this, but yeah, if I ever see something or hear somewhere about something being advertised, that's some of my best sources for product ideas. Is just always paying attention, always having my marketing cap on, and being aware of what's being marketed to me. And that's another thing as well. Be aware of what's being marketed to you guys. And if something catches your attention, pay attention to that, because those are your triggers. If a specific color or a specific word or a specific advertising catches your attention, there's a good chance that that's a great ad tailored to someone like you. And there's other people that are also attracted to that kind of advertising that you in turn can market to based on that ad as well. Mario is asking, what if the number has a big number? Excuse me. What if the keyword has a big number of searches? For example, 1 million or more. Should we still pursue that keyword? That search volume alone is not the only metric that I look for when it comes to keywords. All right. So, and I'm trying to zoom in on this for you guys a bit more. All right. So search volume is not the only thing that I look for. All right. I'll once we go into the competitive analysis side of things, then you'll see what else I look for. All right. Dave is asking where to find the how-to PDF. All right. So let me cover that again. So let's say that I want to skip. Let's say that I'm going to target. This is a perfect thing here. All right. This just came to my mind. Natural remedies for joint pain. Let's say I don't want to go straight for the sale here. I want to build a list within the joint pain niche. All right. So what I'm going to do, instead of just marketing one product, let's say, for example, I want to put together a PDF for joint pain relief, and in there list all the products that can possibly help someone with joint pain. All right. So to find a PDF in this niche, I can just go here. You're just going to type in your keyword, and then at the end, you're going to put in PDF. All right. So IN PDF is what you're going to type in. All right. So you're going to type this in PDF. All right. And this is going to pull up all the PDFs in this niche. So here, joint pain relief. And it seems like they're talking about two different products. The main causes of joint pain relief. Natural. Oh, this is not a PDF. All right. A natural treatment for arthritis. All right. And arthritis, joint pain, sciatica. 20 pain cures in our kitchen. All right. So this means this is probably different foods that someone can eat. All right. So that's pretty much how you find them, Dave. You type in the keyword, and then you put in PDF after, and it'll pull up. Google will spit back all the PDFs in that for that keyword. All right. So natural remedies for joint pain. All right. Perfect. So now that we got the keyword, I want to go ahead and analyze our competition. All right, for this particular keyword. All right. Now, before I do that, I think I should. Yeah, I'll talk about where I find products after. But since I already got some keywords, I want to go ahead and share with you guys what to actually look for in the competition. All right. So the first thing that I look for, the very, very first thing is there a video on the first page of Google? That is the absolutely first thing that I do, because for me, if it's a keyword that I know has commercial intent behind it, like one of the ones that I shared with you before, or something like natural remedies for joint pain, something that's very, very specific, then if there's no video on the first page, that is an amazing sign for me. All right, because if it's a very targeted term and there's no video on the first page, then that means that no one's either trying to target that keyword, or the videos are probably usually a little bit older, so Google is ranking other newer content or something like that. All right. So when I don't see a video ranking on the first page, is a good sign. Now, that's not always the case, because if it's a very competitive keyword and there's no video on the first page, that doesn't mean that you can target that keyword either, right? So kind of use a little bit of common sense that if you go to Google and you type in credit card, all right, and there's no video on the first page, of course it's not a wide open niche. But if it's something like Chase rewards card or Chase Blue rewards card review, then that, if there's no video on the first page, then that, as an example, would be a good keyword to target, but not something like credit card. All right. So that's the first thing I look for. If there isn't one, then that's a good sign. If there is a video on the first page, then we have to dig deeper and look at all the other stuff as well. All right. So let me close this out first so I can. Oh no, I have to leave it open. All right, never mind. So the first thing that I look for is it optimized? All right. Is the video optimized for the keyword that I'm trying to target? And one thing that I mentioned before, this video here is not, all right, it's in the title, but it's not specifically optimized. This is, you could tell this is not a marketer that put this together. All right, this is just maybe this instructor herself put this online, and she just happened to put this the 2 keywords in here, but she's not actively targeting this keyword. All right. So that's the first thing I look for. Is the video optimized for my target keyword? Is the keyword in the title, and is the keyword in the description? Now for this video here, it is in the title and it is in the description, but it's not in there as if this person was actually targeting this keyword. All right. And I hope that makes sense. So if this was only yoga for dummies, and then the first keyword here would be yoga for dummies, then yeah, I know this is a marketer and he's actively trying to rank for this keyword. All right. So that's the next thing I look for. Is it optimized? Does it have the keyword in the title, and does it have the keyword in the description? The next thing that I look for is how many views does this video have? All right, are they real or are they fake? Now you can kind of get a good idea if people are using fake views or not, especially if it's like, you know, over 50,000, 100,000 views. You can kind of get an idea if they're real or fake. All right, if there's like, you know, 100,000 views and like 3,000 thumbs up, and no one has thumbed it down, then you know that there's a good chance those views are fake. All right. Or if it's you know, if you can really tell that it's a marketing video and it has like 300,000 views and it was just uploaded, you know, last week, then you know that it's a good chance those are fake views, because people, you know, there's not really a good chance that they're going to get that many views in that short of time. All right. And usually if they are real views, I like to stay under 100,000, right? About 50,000 to 100,000. If they're real views, that's about the, you know, the border of as the max that I want to go to. All right. If it's anything more than that, I try to stay away and go on to another keyword. All right. Because it's going to be quite a bit it's going to be a little tougher to outrank a video that has 100,000 real views, because you know, they already have that established authority that they are the authority for that keyword. All right. Another big thing that I look for: when was the video uploaded? Right. If the video was uploaded several years ago, that is an amazing sign for me, because remember, Google is preferring freshness nowadays. All right. Freshness is just, it works to our advantage. So if you see a video that's uploaded in 2009, 2010, 2011, you know that you have a good chance of outranking that video just because of freshness alone. All right. And so if the video that's on there was uploaded about, I'd say, a year to a year and a half, then they still have some good life left in that campaign. If it's more like 2-3 years, then you know that you can go in there and target them, right? And I think one of these is a perfect example. Yeah, this one here, uploaded in 2009. So not only is this person not specifically targeting this keyword, but it's uploaded in 2009. But let me see how many views they have. All right. All right. So let's see if this changes things. All right. This has 803,000 video, 803,000 views. That is a lot of views. All right. And you can see it has 2,000 likes, 88 dislikes. So you can tell that they're real views. All right. And it probably has a crap load of comments on here as well. And it seems like this might be a spokesperson for the Dummies company, because it's using their logos. All right. So I'd have to watch this to learn more about it. But that still doesn't discourage me, because look at this, guys. There's no other information here in the description area. So I thought that they had this description optimized, but it's not. It only has it here on the title. All right. So let me go back. All right. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like that description is there. I thought that this would be the description for that video, but I guess it's not. This is probably a comment that's being pulled from there. All right, but let me jump back. All right, so I don't have. All right, so all right, perfect. So let me touch on this, because I don't have it on here. I need to add this on here. That you have to. get an idea if the person that has uploaded this video is a marketer or not. All right, I can clearly tell from this video here that this is not a marketer. All right, they're not optimized. They don't even have a description. They don't even have a link in their description. So they're not. This is not a marketer. All right, this is not someone who is trying to make money from this video, because they don't have ads activated. They don't have a link down here. They don't have anything. All right. So I can tell that this person doesn't really care to have this. And here's kind of like an underground thing that I can share with you guys, because you don't come across videos like this too often. But there is nothing here in the description area, guys. And I've done this a couple times. I've only done it a few times because sometimes it's tough to really get this to work out in your favor. But if you do this, it can work really well. There's no link here, guys. You can probably target this person or message this person and offer to give them $25 or $50 to put. Oh well, this might not. It might not work too well because it seems like this person is definitely. Oh no, but they're all uploaded 5 years ago. So look, she has a ton of views on these. So you might be able to negotiate with this person and have her put your link in their description area and somehow get her traffic. All right. So I'm trying to get an idea of when the last time this person was logged in to their account. Let me see. When was the last time she logged in? All right, it's not really telling me. All right, but look, she has her Facebook on here. All right, perfect. So look, you can probably almost add her to Facebook and get her to put a link for you in her description area. All right, and I've done this very successfully. I did this in the iPhone app niche once, and I built a list of over 3,000 people in a very short amount of time, because the person just put up a regular video, didn't put a link to it. I messaged him and he did it for free. All right, I messaged them to put a link in the description. He did it for free. So this is a good potential candidate if you ever come across something like this, where you can offer to pay someone, or just see, hey, I do a lot of in the yoga, with yoga, help people with yoga. I put together a free PDF that I think the viewers of this video would find it useful. Would you mind putting a link to it in your description area? And boom, you can start getting and monetizing this person's traffic. All right. So sorry for going off on a bit of a tangent there, but I saw this is a huge opportunity there. So not only can you work on outranking her, which will be a little tough because she has these 803,000 views. But one thing that can work for you is that since this video is ranking here, your video might pop up immediately in position number 2. So it might be hard to outrank them, but you might get that second video position here just because your video is a lot better optimized than this video. All right. And so not only can you work on getting your video ranked, but you can work on getting a link from this person. Right. And I want to see if there's a video. Well, let me go back to this, and I'm going on way too many tangents here. And Mario is asking, how can we know the views may be fake besides a super high number? It really comes down to just what you, I mean, just by looking. It's tough to explain, but you can kind of tell when the views are fake, especially if it's a marketing video, or if you can, because sometimes you can see the analytics for some of these videos. Let me see. And I don't know why this is taking forever to load. So I don't know if it's got to be my connection, but sometimes you can see the analytics to these videos. And if you see a really big spike in views and then no views at all, unless it's a viral video, you can pretty much know that it's a fake. They're using fake views. All right. So this video is none of this stuff here is loading, but sometimes you can click on an analytics tab here. And let me try to reload and see if it loads. All right, there we go. Oh, here we go, statistics. All right. And it's still taking quite a bit of long time to see this, but yeah, but if you see a really big spike in views and then nothing, then that's a good indication that they're fake views. Or if you can just tell it's a marketing video, and there's a bunch of views. I mean, it just doesn't make sense for a specific marketing video to have all those views, especially in a short amount of time. All right. So the next thing that I look for is if they have backlinks, or how many backlinks does the specific video have. Usually I like to stick to about 100 to 200 backlinks. All right. And I'll show you guys what tool I use to look for the backlinks. I keep it very simple and use either Majestic SEO or Market Samurai. I just want to get a quick picture of how many backlinks the video has, and then I can go ahead and move on. All right. So if I see about 100 to 200 backlinks, that is a good number for you guys to use as a benchmark that you can target that video. If you see no backlinks at all, that's a great sign. All right. Now, especially if the video is not from a marketer, like this is clearly not a marketing person putting this video up, you can almost guarantee that this has no backlinks. All right, so that can work in your favor. The only thing that's working against us in this scenario is all of these views, and also the fact that this person seems to have quite a bit of a strong channel. All right, she's been around for a while. She has a good amount of subscribers. She also has a ton of views on her other videos. So that's working in her favor. All right. If this channel only had that one video, if it had very little subscribers and very little views on all the other ones, then that would be a better sign. But in this specific scenario, she has a lot of views, a very strong channel, and that's probably why she's ranking well for that term. All right. So this is the only thing that worries me about this specific keyword. All right. So backlinks, I look for some that have between 100 and 200 backlinks. All right. And I also look for anchor text variety. So within Market Samurai and within Majestic SEO, you're able to see what keywords and what anchor text the person is looking for, is targeting for their video. All right. And this works in our favor as well, because not only can we see what they're targeting, but we can find some keywords that they may not be looking, they may not be, that they may be targeting, but we may have missed. All right. PC is saying that the screen is blurred again. All right. I'm just looking at my second screen now, and it seems like it looks fairly clear to me. So if the screen is blurred for you, again, let me know. I'm as zoomed in as I can be on my computer. All right. So the last thing that I look for is the anchor text variety. All right. So the anchor text variety. This is going to help you to not only identify some terms that you may have missed, but also to know what other keywords that person is targeting. All right. So let's continue on with this video, because I want to see if there's any backlinks to this video, because again, the only thing worrying me is 803,000 views. I highly doubt that this video is going to have backlinks, but let's try it out. All right. So now that let's say that I've identified that this Yoga for Dummies is a potential target. All right. So I want to see, excuse me. So I've already identified that there's a video ranking on the first page. This is our biggest competitor at this moment. All right. I want to see if there's any other potential videos that I may be targeting, because someone might have already identified this as a winning niche. And I didn't even see how much search volume this has. All right, so let me just verify that it has a good amount of search volume, because I started off with joint pain and now I'm on a tangent on yoga. All right, so let me make sure how much search traffic this has. Yoga for dummies, perfect. Look, 1,000 searches a month. All right, and that's just yoga for dummies. All right, remember, I'm always targeting about 10 to 15 keywords. So I want to see if there's, well, I'll just continue on with this one for now. All right, so yoga for dummies, there's a video on the first page. It's not optimized. It's clearly not a marketer, but it has a lot of views and it has a strong channel. All right, that's my only worry in this niche. So what I want to do now is pretty much see if there's any other videos that I may have to compete against. All right. So here, boom, look, this is beautiful, right? This is this is money to my eyes right here, right? Vimeo, there's a Vimeo video ranking on page 2. All right, that is amazing. All right, because if you guys ever tried ranking in Vimeo or Dailymotion, it doesn't rank as well as YouTube. So the fact that there's a Vimeo video ranking here is a perfect sign. All right, this tells me that this is a very good niche. All right, boom, there's no video on page 3. All right, now what I'm going to do now as well is go to the videos tab. All right, I want to see if there's maybe some videos trying to creep up on us or anything like that. All right. So here, this video that's ranking number 2 in the videos tab, it was uploaded in December, but it's optimized at the beginning of the title and here in the description. So they may be trying to compete, but the fact that they're not ranking anywhere near, not even in page 2, is a good sign. Here's another one, 2013. I'm not worried about that, and especially they're targeting something else. Again, targeting something else. All right, so perfect. Look, the rest of these videos are this Queen Bee person again. Queen Bee. All right, so her other videos are ranking as well. So this is perfect for us. All right, this is the perfect niche that we would look for, and a perfect niche that I would target. Now, again, we might not be able to get to outrank this video, but we might be able to get that second video position. All right. So I want to go ahead and see what else is going on with this specific video. So let me go ahead and come here, do new keyword research. All right. Oh, I need to input my information here. All right. Perfect. So I'm going to do new keyword. I'm going to type in yoga for dummies, update. I'm going to go to keyword research. All right. I'm going to do generate keywords. All right. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, because it seems like my internet has been going fairly slow lately. Dave is saying, do you use the competition strength from the keyword research tool? No, I don't pay attention too much to the Google competition, to this, and what he's talking about is this here, the competition strength. I rarely ever target this, because I always find that it's very inaccurate, especially for video marketing. I find this to be very, very inaccurate. One thing that I do look at though sometimes is this, the trends. Right, make sure that the trends are steady or moving up, because the last thing is you don't want to be targeting a keyword that's on the back end of its trend. All right. Perfect. So here are some additional keywords that we may be able to target. But again, we do this all within the Google keyword tool. All right. So I'm going to come over here to the SEO competition tab, and I'm going to remove this. This I don't really. Well, yeah. Let me domain age. Let's leave that. Page rank doesn't matter too much anymore. I'm going to remove this. The only thing I'm really looking at right now is how many backlinks this specific video has to its page. All right. All right. For some reason, it didn't pull that up. Let me try it again. And my internet is really acting up today, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's not pulling up. Damn it. All right. So what I'm trying to find here is this RDP and BLP is what's going to tell me if this how many backlinks are going to this specific video URL. All right. So I'm going to try to close this and reopen it to see if it works, because right now I'm clicking generate results and it's not working for some reason. Trying it one more time. All right, I'm going to close this and try to reopen it, and hopefully it works with us once we reopen it. All right, if not, let me try to go to Majestic SEO, perform a search there. I don't want the keyword. I want the other one. I want the URL. All right. And guys, is there anything that you are not understanding about this whole process? All right. Pretty much what we're doing right now is we're trying to get as targeted as possible. And look, this is music to my ears here. No backlinks to this specific URL. All right. None at all. All right. And I figured as well, because it's not someone actively trying to rank this video. They're ranking right now. Most likely they were the first one to target this keyword back in 2009, so they shot right to the first page without pretty much anything, and then their channel just built authority over time. So there's no backlinks to this URL. Perfect. Hey guys, can you hear me okay? Sorry about that. For some reason, I got kicked off and had to jump back on. So sorry about that, guys. I don't know what is going on with my internet connection today, but I'm back on, and let's go ahead and continue. All right. Hopefully, the recording doesn't get too beat up. All right. So I'm not sure where I got kicked off on, but I think I was talking about this video URL not having any backlinks, which is being a good sign for me. All right, because it's not this video is not a marketing video. This person is not actively trying to rank this video. They might have just ranked because they were the first one to target this keyword, and they shot straight to the first page. And then over time, their channel got a lot of um, a lot of authority, and the other videos got a lot of views, so they're ranking pretty much organically without doing too much, and they're not even trying to monetize this video. So I figured that this was going to be the case, that there was going to be no backlinks here. All right. So can you guys hear me okay? Am I back on just fine? Can you post a 1 in the chat box if you can hear me okay? All right, all right, yeah, because it might have gotten reset. All right. So here I'm pretty much searching for this video URL to see if there's any backlinks, and there wasn't. All right. So as of right now, this keyword matches all the requirements. All right. Yoga for dummies. So it's a how-to keyword. I can easily find a PDF if I want to build a list with it. If not, I can go straight for the sale. All right. And let me see if I can pull it up with Market Samurai, since I got it reopened, and let's see if it wants to work with me now. Just to confirm, even though this works with Majestic SEO as well. All right, it's not pulling up for some reason. Market Samurai is acting up on me, but it's fine. They use Majestic SEO, so this is all the information I'm looking for. All right. So there's no this keyword matches all the right requirements. Again, the only concern I have is these views and the amount of authority that the channel has. Besides that, because I have a plugin installed, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but up here in the top right side it says PR5. So this video URL has a PR5, even though PageRank isn't too relevant anymore, but the fact that it has that at one point had a PR5 is very, very powerful. This actual URL. So yeah, this keyword meets all the requirements except for that 803,000 views and the authority of this channel. But like I said, I might not be able to outrank them. Maybe over time I will be able to, but I know I can get to this second spot here because remember, the video on the second page is a Vimeo video, and there's no video on the third page. And in the videos tab, there's not that many videos optimized for this keyword exactly. All right, so boom, within a few minutes, we found a very powerful keyword that we can target. We can either build a list with or go straight for the sale. All right, and an easy place to monetize this with would be Amazon. All right. Now, let me jump back over here and kind of show you guys. Let me show you guys, where is it? All right, I'm a little bit too zoomed in, so I can't see the next. All right. We're going on 2 hours now, so we kind of touched on quite a bit of stuff. I'm thinking that maybe next, or I'll cover product selection now, and where I look for products, and then we can kind of continue the rest of the information on the next one, because I also want to have a homework assignment for you guys to go out there and put some of this stuff into action, and then we can kind of pick up where we left off for the next one, because I don't want these sessions to go too long, because some people do have to watch the replay, so I want to be able to make sure that these replays aren't these long drawn out movies. All right. So Cliff is asking, so even with 800,000 views, would you still go for it? Yeah, for that specific video, yes, but I wouldn't be upset if I get this second position, because remember, a lot of times Google is willing to show two videos here. So Google might reward us with this second position for having a fresh video, because remember, this is from 2009. So we might get that reward for this second video. All right. And once I might even take this and make it a case study. So I'll for the next class, I'll probably continue with the same niche and show you guys how I'd make a video for this, and then continue from there. But yeah, I'd go after this and try to get this second slot here. So let me quickly go over where I look for products. All right. Let me close this, and then I'll cover these two sections next time: the monetization strategy and the best affiliate networks. All right. So a few of the good products that a few of the places that I like to look for products is in pretty much everywhere. I mean, everywhere that I go, I like to look for products and then think like a marketer and always have my thinking cap on to how I can make money with different things out there. So I'm always paying attention to what's being marketed to me, all that different stuff. All right. So watching TV is one of my favorite places to find products. Every time I'm watching TV, I'm paying attention to commercials. I'm paying attention to what's being marketed to me. I'm paying attention to infomercial channels and pretty much seeing what's hot out there. All right. There's so many different opportunities when watching TV that you can use to make money. It's incredible. All right. And I mentioned this a little earlier on the call that I always keep a notepad on my phone of what products are being promoted. And then I can go to Google and see how much search traffic it's getting for that keyword. All right. Another place, this is a launch board. So I want to go ahead and add something to this as well. All right, so JV Notify Pro, Munch Eye. This is for launch tracking within the internet marketing niche. These are all the different launch boards: Munch Eye, Warrior JV, and there's a new one called Launch Suite as well, launchsuite.net. All right, so these are all different launch boards that you can find products within the internet marketing within the internet marketing niche to target. All right, walking around the mall is a big one as well for me. It's kind of very similar to watching TV. I'm just walking around looking for what's being advertised, what's being placed at the very front of the stores, what's getting the most attention, the most exposure, and write it down and go back and go back home and see what the search volume is like. All right. Another big thing is I love walking into electronic stores. So like things like Brookstone, Best Buy, things like that, where I know there's a lot of electronics, and just paying attention to what's being marketed. All right. And it all just comes down to paying attention to what's being marketed to you. All right. When it comes to magazines, I like looking at more affluent magazines. So like boating magazines, car magazines, electronic magazines, things like that, where people are most likely going to spend some good money in that niche. So electronic magazines, electronics, and pretty much luxury magazines as well. All right, because not only can you look at see what the products they're talking about in these magazines, but also see what companies are advertising inside of these magazines as well. All right. And the last thing that I like to look at is my email as well. I'm signed up to a ton of different email lists out there, and I'm always paying attention to what's coming into my email, because especially a lot of these companies that I'm signed up for, they have huge email lists. So if I'm getting that email, there's a good chance that there's a ton of people getting that email as well. So Groupon is a good one that I'm signed up for, and always get their emails on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, of what they're advertising, what's the other one? The social something. I can't think of it on the top of my head right now. But there's another one that's very simple to group on. That is like that. They send products on a weekly basis, so you can always be on the lookout for those that are being advertised in your email. All right. So these are some of my favorite places. You'll never run out of places of products to promote if you're looking at these places. And just remember, guys, it always comes down to always being in that marketing mentality, always looking for opportunities to make money and see those pockets out there of potential so that you can get videos ranked. All right. So do you guys have any questions right now that I can address? Anything that I didn't explain too clearly? All right. And if you guys have any examples, I've already did pretty much one live example with the yoga for dummies, and also the joint pain of what I look for. All right. So I kind of come in here, start looking for this, and then I start looking for products within natural remedies. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me go deeper into this niche right now, because I kind of got sidetracked with the yoga niche. I just noticed that I was going into for joint pain, and then I got sidetracked with the yoga. So these are natural remedies, apple cider. Look at all these longer tail keywords as well. So you can get as targeted as doing it for dogs. So I guess dogs have joint pain as well. Look at this keyword here. How targeted can you get than that? Natural remedies for joint pain in menopause. That is extremely targeted there. All right. So what I'm trying to look for is any products that these people are looking for. So I'd probably go through here and see what specific products people are looking for. But this seems like it's probably like a more natural product remedies. Look at this. These people are remedies. So we can probably see if this video is on Amazon and link to it from our video. All right, here it is. Look, get more magnesium. Perfect. Look at this. So you can kind of read through this and see what products they're talking about. So here they're saying magnesium works. All right. So you can probably make a video and talk about magnesium being a good help for joint relief. All right. Or you can pretty much turn this entire article into a video and link to all these products that they're talking about in here. Look, here's another product that seems like they're talking about now, essential oils. All right. Juniper berry tea. All right. And you can probably see, let me see, juniper berry tea. There's probably people looking for reviews on this. If this is a specific, not sure if this is a specific brand or not. I'm not, yeah, it seems like it's a specific brand. All right. Benefits for the skin. So it seems like people use this for all kinds of stuff. All right. But you guys pretty much get the idea. You're going to want to get into these niches and get deeper into them. Find products that people are looking for within those niches. And it seems like I got locked out of the no, what's going on? All right, where's the keyword tab? Oh, here it goes. Here's the keyword tab. All right, so you want to get deeper into these niches and find those products that people are most likely to recommend, and then make reviews about those products. All right, so let's see what other questions you guys have. When can we get the PowerPoint or PDF to follow with? So I'm gonna try. Once we're done with this, I was talking with a friend of mine before this of who he uses to transcribe his videos, and he recommended someone. So I'm gonna get in contact with them and get them to transcribe these all of these weekly sessions. I'm not sure how long it'll take for her to do it, But once they're all done, I'll make sure you guys get all of this. The link to this mind map, I've already sent it to you guys, so you should have access to that as well. I'll probably also put together some PowerPoint convert this into PowerPoint slides that you guys can use as well. So I'll make sure I get all of that to you guys once it's all done. I think the most valuable one would be the transcriptions written out of what we covered so far. All right. So let me know if you guys have any other questions. Is there any keywords or anything you want me to analyze or anything like that? And I can cover them. So, and also I'll talk about what we're going to cover for next time. We're going to go ahead and cover the different affiliate networks, how to monetize your videos, the different affiliate networks that I recommend where you can monetize all of these products that you start finding. And before I forget, let me cover your homework assignment, because guys, I'm going to be giving you guys homework assignment as well. And I hope that you guys really take this seriously and put this to work. All right. So what I want you guys to do is find 5 to 10 keywords to target. All right. So between now and next week, when we have the second session, I want you guys to come to the second session with at least 5 to 10 potential keywords that you can target for, to get it ranking. All right. And then, then once we're done doing that, once you guys are done doing that, bring it to the next call, and we can go ahead and analyze them, see if they're good, see if they're not, and we can really get hands-on with them. All right. And one thing here that I forgot to cover as well, I'm seeing it now. I had a collapse, so I missed it. But when you're analyzing the competition, I also want to quickly take a look at the other top 10 sites that are ranking, just to get an idea of how strong the competition is. And I wish, hopefully, I'm going to see what's going on with Market Samurai and send them an email and see what's going on. But when I'm looking at this, when I'm looking at the top 10 sites that are ranking for the specific keyword, here's what I look for. I look for if the keyword is in the title, if it's in the description. I pretty much look at the same thing. If there's any niche sites ranking, if there are niche sites ranking, that's a good sign that typically the niche is a little bit easier to rank for. How many backlinks they have, and if there are any authority sites that are ranking. All right. Because one thing that I've noticed is that when there's an authority site ranking, it's a little bit tougher to outrank them. So I might get to the first page, but if I see Wikipedia or Amazon on there, sometimes these two are a bit of a tough nut to crack. All right. So if I see them ranking number 1 and number 2, I can probably guarantee myself that I won't be able to get to number 1 and number 2, but I'll stick with ranking number 3. All right. I'd rank under Wikipedia and Amazon in position number 3 all day long. All right. But and I take a very quick glance at all of this. The most important thing that I look for is if there's a video on the first page, and then I take a very quick glance at this just to get an idea of the niche sites that are ranking, or the sites that are ranking. All right. So Mario's saying good idea of the PowerPoint. Awesome. So I'll put together a PowerPoint as well, so you guys can have them and have all of this written out. And also, I'm going to get someone to transcribe all of this as well. All right. Daniel saying, when will the recording of this session be available? It's actually going to be available right away, because this is I'd like to cut out a lot of the at the beginning when I was trying to get things working, and then in the middle where I got kicked off. But the recording in its entirety is going to be available right away, because this is being run through Webinar Jam, and Webinar Jam works with YouTube, so it gets uploaded automatically to YouTube. All right. Mario is asking if I can give a good example of affiliate success, maybe ClickBank if possible, in the form of a case study. Yeah. So I mean, that's why I'm going to try and see if we can work this training into a case study. All right. So I'm going to try and stick to the same keyword, yoga for dummies, and create a video from it when we get to the video creation section of it, and try to get a ranking for it. All right. If not, I'll put together. I've made several case studies of me ranking videos before as well. So I can either make one with the training or make one after the training and send it to you guys. So yeah, I'd be more than happy to put together a case study. Yeah, Dave. So yeah, so perfect. So Dave got an email that it's already available. So that's perfect. The reason for that is because Webinar Jam works with YouTube. So anyone can go to the link, the replay link, and see the video. It's going to start from the beginning, even though we're still live. The replay is already available. So that's great that you already got that email. But besides that, guys, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed session number 1. Give me a 3 in the chat box if you enjoyed session number 1. I tried to give you guys as much value as I can. I mean, we covered all the keywords. We covered how to find PDFs in the niches if you want to build your list. We covered what to look for in the competition, and hopefully it gave you a good understanding of how to go out there and feel comfortable finding these keywords and these niches. Awesome. So definitely appreciate the feedback. Some good 3s coming in. So guys, I mean, thank you guys for being here. The replay will be available right away. I'm going to send it out again. I'll send it out regardless, but thank you guys for coming to the first session. I appreciate the feedback, and please, guys, this is for your own good. Do the homework. Apply what I just shared with you. Go out there, get comfortable with the keyword tool. Find good keywords, find good niches, analyze them, and bring them to the next session so we can go through them together and really work through them and give you guys that confidence to know that you can find good niches. All right, guys. So thank you guys for coming to session number 1. I'm really excited to spend the next 3-4 weeks with you guys going through all of this and really helping you in your business. So be on the lookout for the email for the next session. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be a page where you can register, and then I'll see you on the next one.